Good morning and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Academy Healers Training Tele Summit 2020. We're at the halfway point of this awesome Tele Summit, and it is my absolute delight to introduce you to our expert teacher trainer today. She started her own journey with self healing and loves energy work and energy healing. Ascension is her goal, so she not only practices but also teaches essential modalities like Merlin Trinity healing system, rewriting of soul records, ascension gateway symbols, magnified healing, light codes, star magic, holy fire Reiki, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, um, while I might not have read The Alchemist myself, I'm very happy to say I know one. Please join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to Vidya Kaval. Hi, Vidya, welcome in.
Hi, Neelu. Yeah, I love that the way you call me. You know.
And we are going to get to that for sure, Vidya. You know, you're here with the Merlin Trinity healing system.
Yeah.
I just called you the alchemist I know, which we will come to soon as well. And
Yeah.
I'm bursting to the seams with wanting to ask you questions. So I'm going to begin with the first one. Vidya, what is Merlin Trinity healing system?
So, Merlin Trinity healing system is another energy healing system, but it is much more than what you know about other energy systems. So, this system is extremely powerful because it brings in the unity consciousness. It brings about an awareness that you need to function from your heart, which is unconditional love. And the most important thing is to be in the present, because the present moment is most potent with creativity. So, what happens generally is people are either in the past, you know, thinking about the past, I should have done that, maybe this wouldn't have been like, those kinds of things, mainly being in the past. Or they keep worrying about the future, they're never in the present. So this system actually brings you back to the now, uh, cleanses you inside out, and the energy is super powerful. So it is mostly about the symbols. There are symbols in this, there are attunements. So the energy comes through with an attunement. And then the energy of Master Merlin and Saint Germain. They are miraculous energies and just so powerful. You can, uh, feel them around you. When you just invoke, you just say, Master Merlin and Saint Germain, come to me now. And they're just waiting for you to invoke them, call upon them, and they are with you. This system has 4 levels, which is initiate level, the Trinity level, master level, and the alchemy level. So I'll talk about the initiate level, wherein you can, how you can, with the system, heal yourself and heal others. So being an energy system, the energy is within you, and you can easily uh, heal others by just sending them the energy with the help of these symbols. The symbols are extremely powerful, like I mentioned earlier. So each symbol resembles, like everything about you want to heal within yourselves. So be it physical body, emotional body, mental body, spiritual body, and all areas of your life. It's so beautiful because there's this symbol which directly works on your heart, healing your heart of past hurts and anything that's bothering you with yourself, opening up your heart. Like I said, bringing in the unity consciousness to understand every soul around you and to know yourself and others. And when you say unity consciousness, that feeling that comes from within the heart about the oneness is something you need to experience. Because we are always playing the victim mode, blaming others, and all of that. But when you're introduced to this system, you will realize the power of unity, the power of oneness, and love that brings in. When you give love, you receive it. So it's like being one with the universe. So with this system, the abundance comes automatically to you, you know. So this system helps you to clear up your toxins from your body. And the toxins are physical or emotional or mental, whatever it is. When I mean toxins, those are, according to me, I say use the word less than God energies, you know. So anything that you're holding on to, whether it is hurt, whether it is anger, whether it is hatred, even duality, like, you know, you and me, and, you know, those kinds of things. Anything that lowers your vibration. And this system has come to us at the right time because looking at the things that are happening around us, uh, we are pushed into a corner to look at ourselves and realize that we are on this planet on rent and that we have to go back home. This is not a permanent place. And we have to go back to where we came from. And we have come from the light, the source, and we will be going back to the source. This is what I call the ascension. Also, when you grow in your consciousness, that is, you have accumulated all the knowledge, you have shopped spiritual courses, but have not worked on yourself, then this is the time. The universe has given us the time to self-work, for self-work, and clearing up your system to more, you know, bringing in more of, um, you know, literally, I would say more of yourself, because we focus more on the outside. And
Right.
yeah, we don't realize that we're not looking within. And everything around us is attracted by us because of our consciousness. The more you expand your consciousness, the more you embrace the universe. And the abundance automatically comes to you in any form, but yes, it comes to you. This system works on your health, on your wealth, on your emotions, um, name it, it's career, everything is included in this system. The symbols are so powerful, the masters are so powerful. So this system was brought to us by Master Mark Carlson, and he downloaded the symbols and connected with Master Merlin and Saint Germain and presented us. I'm so grateful to him because it has brought a huge shift. I would say a paradigm shift in my life after Merlin. And and it's so easy because you can do distant healings. And once you finish your first level and the self cleansing of the 63 days transformational process, which is, I call the detox period, because without detox, you can't bring in the energy. You're full of toxins, right? You need to empty those to fill in light energy within you. So
Right.
when you bring in more light, that's when you start expanding. Your consciousness starts growing, and yeah. So with level one, you start that 63 days transformational process, and then you move on to the Trinity level, which has one symbol. The first level has three symbols, which are, like I said earlier. So the one which is most favorite of all my students, and I'm sure even the future students, is the let go symbol. Let me tell you, this really empties you. It gives you freedom. You feel so light because you've been holding on to hurts. You know, this one said that, that one hurt me, this one, you know, those kinds of things. You go into that ego based fears and insecurities. because of not allowing things to change. This system also brings about, breaking patterns. Like you have a thought process which keeps coming. We are mostly on a autopilot mode, I would say. You start with one thought and you lose 1 hour thinking of that one negative thought, which has built a huge hurdle in front of you. You don't even realize that these thoughts will slowly um, seep into your body and start hurting your physical being also. When you think of certain thoughts constantly, it starts affecting your body. By now, most of us know that. That's how we harm our bodies. So, being aware of your thoughts is important. But the good news is that this system helps you break the pattern. It breaks your regular thinking pattern to the extent that even one thought which is less than God will make you aware. It will give you pain. You will not be allowed to think anything less. You will be full of positive thoughts. Creation, creating your life around what you want to. I mean, it's so beautiful when you take charge of being creative. You take charge of creating your own life. And that's what the system helps us with. So, the next important thing I want to talk about is when you move on to the Trinity level, you can teach level 1, which is it's so beautiful. It's a way of spreading an awareness to not only your loved ones but extended family and friends and all those around you who may come to you and say, what's new in you? I see some change, which is supreme. I mean, it's superb. I can see you. I don't recognize you for what you were last year, to that extent. And then you can say, yes, it's the Merlin magic that has, that's in my life now. And I can teach you. Do you want to join? And that's how, with these 2 levels, you can start teaching level 1 and bring in more awareness and expand the consciousness around you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's absolutely amazing, Vidya. Right from the beginning, the first time you took Master Merlin's name and Saint Germain's name, I saw your face light up. Like for me, Merlin takes me. The name Merlin just takes me to another era altogether because I'm thinking about Arthur and the Round Table and that magical setup. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. But to hear you talk like this about Master Merlin and Saint Germain, to see your face light up, beautiful. I do have a few questions for you, and I just want to repeat for anybody who's joined in a little late. I loved it when you said that we're on rent here. This is not our home. We're on rent here, and we have to go back to where we came from, which is the light, and that is the process of ascension. And even right, and what was that you said, Vidya, that you don't like to say the word negative or negative sounding words. You say less than God thoughts,
Yes.
right? It's so beautiful. With your permission, may I also start using it?
Please, please.
It's just so wonderful because when we talk about things, I've got a pain here. I think that person is horrible. With all that, you're like going blah blah blah, crib crib crib, and then you can literally tell yourself that, listen, no more less than God thoughts.
Yes.
It
Because,
just it just changes how you look at it.
yeah, because I truly believe that the God part is within us, isn't it? And then
Right,
we choose uh, differently. The thoughts
right,
we choose to think is our choice. So whether to choose light or less than light. Again, it's darkness that is something which doesn't work for me. So whether you choose light or not is your choice. So that's how it works. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
Right. No, absolutely. I agree completely. Vidya, you were mentioning about the initiate level 1, and that with Trinity level 2, you can also teach level 1. Before I come to that, before I come to the levels and questions on what you can do with level 1, with level 2, and maybe and the more levels that we would have there. What's your story, Vidya, with Merlin Trinity Healing System? What brought you to it, and where are you with it now?
Um, Honestly, when I heard about this Merlin Trinity healing system, I got something moved inside me. You know, something, I felt some energy moving in my heart, actually, to be very honest. And when I learned the first level, I was like, whoa, this energy is super, because the attunement that we received was mind blowing. I was already into other energy modalities, but
Right.
and this kind of, I felt the light expanding within my body. And I see that as time is passing, as years are passing, I see the power of the energy increasing day by day. And with all the equinoxes and the eclipses and the gateway, the portals opening and all, there is an influx of energy from outside, you know, into our universe, into the planet, onto the planet. And all of us are receiving it, whether we like it or not. We are.
Right.
So when we bring in these modalities, we actually expand the column of light that flows within us. And when I chose this, and when I started doing the 63 days transformation process, which I also call detox, I started feeling free. I felt a lot of freedom, and things triggered me less. You know, it started, my trigger points reduced to almost zero. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, if you say that this triggers me, that triggers me. So I realized that I'm freeing myself. I am, and I love that freedom, you know, because we're not holding on to people and their energies within us because they hurt us. We don't even realize that we're holding on to these people within us with their energies. And to free them, to let them go, is freedom for more creation. And then, so then I went on to do the second level and the master level, and I was like, with the master level, the symbol, the energy of the master symbol, which is not even static, you know, it's like uh, uh, literally like electric light. You switch on the button and the light is on. The
Wow.
master symbol is that powerful. And my life shifted. I started seeing that I brought in more abundance in relationships. Um I got in beautiful friends. I started inviting them. I felt I'm inviting them in my space, you know, by opening up my consciousness, by functioning from my heart, by uh, with love, and which is unconditional. So there are no expectations, no judgments, and you're inclusive. Including everyone in your space, you know, and you're looking at each soul from that perspective. That each soul around you is here on a journey. You're together. You're journeying together. They're walking with you, or they're on their own path, and you're all growing together. It was a beautiful feeling after the volatility. My yes, like I said, my relationships improved, my health improved. Um, I used to get a lot of sinuses. I used to have sinus. Of course, it's because of too much overthinking. They say that you get sinus and all. That almost vanished because in this system you learn to live in the moment. So you know the overthinking, the past, immediately let go because the energy is within you. Just draw the symbol and your solar plexus, which is a hoarder. It's a warehouse of emotions. just draw the symbol, run the energy of let go, and the person is gone. The situation is gone. It brought up a lot of ease in my life. Nothing really perturbed me. Nothing really shook me. Um, Even if there were one or two incidents in my life in these 3 years with Merlin and Saint Germain along with me, standing by my side, yet there was something which shook the earth below me. Um, but I could get back on my feet within no time. There were two major deaths in my family, major ones, and they were my supports. But that the Merlin energies, the support that I got from this modality and the energy within me, it really made me strong and made me look more into the now, understanding both the soul journeys, where they were going, where they were at present, and their support without being in the physical body. That also expanded my consciousness to another level. And that's also the reason I say that we are on rent here. So they taught me that nothing is permanent. And it's such a good feeling in a way because you don't attach yourself and time to detach. With these energies, you can detach yourself very easily, but with loving kindness and unconditional love and compassion. So these three are the pillars of Merlin Trinity healing system.
That's beautiful. So nice to hear that. And I love the fact that these three are the pillars. And I did have questions about level 1 and level 2, but before that, Vidya, uh, uh, Rumi said Vidya is so magnetic. Yes, Rumi, I completely agree with you. There's this quietness about Vidya that is very, very magnetic. If and that's I'm saying that in a very, very good way. There is a quietness about you that is soft and gentle. And I think from the first time I've spoken to you, I've just seen that increase. So that's beautiful. Rumi, you're very right. In fact, Rumi is asked,
Yes.
Rumi, I'm going to get you a question about the attunement. Surbi, Vidya, she's asking you, Vidya, can you please elaborate a little about the 63 days process of detoxifying oneself? And Rumi is asked, can you please tell us what is attunement?
Okay. So the 63 days process is divided into 21 days, 3 sets of 21 days. The first set of 21 days where you run the energies on particular chakras. The second 21 days on all chakras. And the third one is massive cleansing, which is called the purging. So you literally purge out everything that is less than God and everything that is does not serve you. The energy is capable of cleansing. It's like um, a washing machine, you know, coming out from the dryer. So yeah,
mine just got repaired yesterday. So sorry, just saying so. So maybe it had something to do with you and Master Merlin and Master Germain and Saint Germain coming on. So sorry, you mentioned washing machine and it just popped into my head. Please continue.
Yeah. So this is 63 days. You can take a break between the 21 days, just 1 or 2 days, but don't uh, keep the breaks for too long because it's the process is the energy keeps running. Many people have realized after the healing also that it runs for a few days. They can feel the energy moving within them. It's so powerful. Believe me, it's very powerful. So if you can do this process continuously, 63 days, and let me tell you, it's just an investment. I call it an investment for self-growth and self-cleansing of 36 minutes maximum, which comes on the last 21 days. The first 21 days is 33 minutes only. Then the 35 minutes only, the next 21 days, which is all chakras, 5 minutes. And the last one is purging, which is 9 minutes on those chakras, particular chakras, and the purging. So it comes to 36 minutes the last. So you just take it that you are investing 35 minutes of your life, of 24 hours per day, and 35 minutes is nothing. I mean, you can easily invest that for yourself, for your well-being, to grow, for your personal growth. Then attunements. Attunements is basically giving the energy. So the energy is within me. So I received it from my master, and attunements is receiving the energy from Master Merlin and Saint Germain. So basically we call them, we invite them, and they do the attunement of energy, passing on the energy to you. So it's taken to the crown. You may be knowing that crown is the most important part of our physical body for the soul, because it's the entry point. When we enter, when the soul enters our physical body, it enters from the crown. If you know that we always say that little babies have a very soft crown initially when they're born, and then it starts building up and it becomes harder then. So this is the entry point, and from here the energy is given to you. The placement of symbols is there, your crown, and it enters your body. And that's how the attunements are done. Am I clear? Makes sense?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, the first thing that came to my mind, and look at that, people are also asking the same. My question, Meher is also asking, is it similar to Reiki? Surabhi is asking, is it a higher version of Reiki, or is it altogether different? Because there also we're working with our chakras.
Yeah. So Reiki is, finally, ki is energy. Yeah. Ki, Japanese say ki, Chinese say chi, and we say prana, right? So yeah, how different it is from Reiki, I would say I don't like to compare the energies, yet I am a Reiki master. Reiki helped me bring in the energy, clearing up my channel, all the, the 21 days cleansing after every level that we did in Reiki. Here also we do that. See, Reiki is an energy which is very gentle and soft. Yes, it helps you clear up. But now, with Merlin and Saint Germain and this energy becoming more and more powerful, these are basically ascension energies. When we say ascension, like I spoke in the beginning of the talk, that we really need to detach ourselves. So that's how the difference is. This is very, very, very powerful. You will experience it now, because I will be doing a healing attunement to all the listeners on this call now, on the live call. So you will be receiving it, and you will see the difference for yourself. If you're already into Reiki, you will realize the difference also.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so that's the difference. Is this a satisfactory answer to you? I mean, does that make sense to you?
It makes absolute sense to me. Surbi and Meher, I hope you've gotten to hear that answer and you've received your answers as well. Rumi's also asked, what are these symbols, and are these angelic symbols like Zebu?
No, these are, so Zebu was downloaded by a lady then, but those symbols are very different. They also are very powerful, but these symbols are very different, and these were given by Master Merlin to our Master Mark, who has brought this whole entire modality to us. So they are different, and the energy that is applied to activate these symbols is very high. So it works differently. All symbols work differently. And yes, with the intention in place, it works wonders. So
Fantastic.
every energy modality has some symbol or the other, and each symbol has some, you know, some kind of light in it, um, and the energy accompanied with it when it is downloaded by or channeled by the founder. It comes to us differently, and that's how it works differently. So
Right.
all the symbols and all the downloads are wonderful. But here, since we're talking about Merlin and what I have experienced, yes, I do zero symbols also, and I do Reiki also. So, like I told you, I'm very much into energy healing. So I have experimented with all these symbols, and I use them on and off too. And yeah, the integration of all these energies empowers you to go in more and more. So why it's like, you're studying in school, you start with your nursery, and then you start, gaining more and more knowledge. And at one point, when you start applying that knowledge, which is generally after a certain grade, whether you finish after your graduation or post graduation or something like that. This is similar. Your energy gets more and more powerful, and also, like I mentioned, because of the conjunction of the planets that are coming together and giving us, empowering us, it's time for Earth to shift from the third dimension to fourth and to fifth and further higher. So these energies are, which are now being downloaded and brought to us, are much more powerful. So
Amazing. Amazing. Vidya, how many symbols are there, and are they all taught in level one?
yeah, so there are three symbols in level one. One symbol, which is the initiate level, the three symbols, which work on physical, emotional, all the bodies. The let go symbol, which I said really allows you to detach yourself. And the third symbol, which actually helps you take a step. Because after so much of freedom, it's like, uh, you bind yourself down, and then suddenly you're free. You just don't know what to do with yourself, what to do with all this freedom. I don't know where to go, right? So think that way. So this, the third symbol, helps you take your step with confidence. It gives you rebirth after your freedom. So it really supports you from all sides to take a step forward in your life, for more creation, for more abundance.
Wonderful. So three symbols in level one. The first is helping you with your physical body, emotional body, mental, all these separate bodies. The second is your let go symbol, which you mentioned in the beginning, is like you just let it go. Like you literally let go of all your triggers, and you come into a space of um, calm and peace, and as you just said, freedom. Now what to do with time in hand. And the third is the one that allows you to then take further steps forward. Did I get that correct?
Yes, perfect.
Oh,
Then
superb.
there is one symbol, which is the main symbol, Trinity symbol. It opens dimensions. It you are you literally see who you are. You are not a limited being. You are an unlimited being, and you see the unlimited consciousness of the universe with the symbol. It really opens dimensions. And when I say that, it's not even funny. When it comes to you, and when you realize that expansiveness, that is what is Trinity all about. And in the Trinity level, you also visit Merlin's cave, Crystal Cave, which is a beautiful meditation designed by Mark. And you meet Merlin there. You understand in that meditation what is unconditional love. and it's the Trinity level is beautiful. And you also learn how to attune uh, level 1 and to teach both. You can teach Trinity level as well as level 1. You are taught attunements, um, you are taught to cleanse your aura, a few Tai Chi exercises to, harness the energy and to kind of bring in the stability of that energy within you. So that is taught. Different techniques of uh, healing. So, like in the first level, you learn self healing. You learn, to heal others by touching them, and plus how to heal, send distant healing. So you learn that in the first level, but in Trinity level, you learn two more powerful healings, which you can, they just, if you can actually feel the energy coming to you during the class. So that's what is taught in Trinity level. There's only one symbol, which is also the symbol used for everything in the system. So that is the main symbol, Trinity symbol. That's how it's called, Merlin Trinity healing system. So the Trinity symbol is one of the most powerful symbols I've ever seen. Like I said, opening dimensions, you have to experience that. So,
Beautiful, beautiful. This is just listening to you talk about this, looking at it every time you say certain words, your face lights up, Vidya. It's unbelievable every time, really. And it's amazing. I mean, looking at you light up, just taking Master Merlin's name or Saint Germain's name, looking at you light up, I am feeling happy. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing this. I don't know what's happening. I've not experienced this, but I'm feeling happy just listening, just listening to it. And then the thought of that there is the possibility that you meet Merlin in his crystal cave. It's like this beautiful fairy tale.
yes, that journey is super. It's super.
Fantastic, fantastic. Are there more? Sorry, Vidya. Am I losing your voice? Is it only me?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Can you say something? I thought I lost your voice for a second, and I was wondering if it was only I who couldn't hear something suddenly.
No, there are a few of my students here and clients here on the call. Definitely share their experience. Would you like to hear from them?
Yes, absolutely. Would love to. Who
Okay.
do we have here with us, Vidya?
Uh, there is Karan Gandhi.
Okay, Amrish, do we have Karan?
Hi, ma'am. I'm here.
Yes, hi
Hi,
Karan.
Karan. Welcome
Hi.
in. Tell us, Karan.
Yeah. So actually, I have known Vidya ma'am for now about a year and a half, and I started with a modality called Akashic record reading and healing. So found ma'am by accident, and it was meant to be. And did a lot of modalities with her. I did the Akashic modality with her. Did the 22 rays of God. There is an ascension chakra symbol which I learned from her. And the latest modality I've learned is the Merlin Trinity healing system, the initiate level. All other levels, all other modalities I had learned face to face, but given the lockdown and that we couldn't move out of our house, ma'am suggested that we do the initiate level online. So we did it through Skype or through Zoom, whatever channel we use. And honestly, these three symbols that ma'am is speaking about are extremely powerful. Right now, I've reached 38 days of my cleansing system out of the 63 days that we're supposed to do. So I'm on the second leg of it. And I work in the corporate field. I am a HR professional and have to deal with a lot of employees and their issues and a lot of egos to handle. So to say, we all live in the third dimensional world. And the timing I've kept for my cleansing modality is between 7 and 7:45 in the evening, because after I finish office by 6:30 and I have that 6 minutes to myself to do the healing. So how the healing was taught to us was, ma'am did the attunements online. We had a meditation for every symbol that ma'am taught us, that is the three symbols in the initiate level. Ma'am took us through chakra meditations, and she taught us how the 63 days is actually supposed to happen. And my life actually has started changing because the energies are very, very powerful. I've done certain energy healings earlier, and ma'am is saying that this is very, very different because uh, honestly it operates from the heart, and anything that operates from unconditional love, uh, there can't be anything better than that. Because even when you apply it to your office space or to your third dimensional space, when you have to interact with people outside, to the employees, to your management, uh, when you operate in the 3D world, it's always the ego that comes in between, and you want to show that you are the best and you are the best employee. But over here, it's not about proving anything. The energies just flow through you. The answers that just come through, Master Merlin and Saint Germain. And I'm absolutely, absolutely thrilled to have learned the initiate level. And I was telling Vidya ma'am the other day that I'm just waiting for the 63 days to get over, and I must learn the Trinity level after that. So yes, this is a healing modality. I would suggest each and every one on this group right now who's not learned to go to Vidya ma'am and learn this, because at least give it a try. No, nobody is saying do all the 4 levels, but the level 1 itself is so strong and so powerful that it does change your life at a lot of levels. Lot of levels. That's what I'd like to put it. And yes, Vidya ma'am is absolutely an angel, and any queries on any time of the day, she will never judge you. She will answer all your queries with a smile on her face, with positive energy flowing. You wish to go back to her again and again for new modalities. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Karan. That was really, really nice to hear. And you mentioned you're on your 33rd, 36th
38
day,
days. Finish 38.
38th
Yeah.
day. Wow,
Yeah.
you're halfway through, and wishing you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. May I ask you a quick question,
Yeah.
Karan?
Yeah.
Vidya, with your permission.
Yeah, of course.
This is actually a query that came in for you,
Okay.
Mhm.
Vidya. I'm asking Karan because he's in the middle of doing this. So
Okay.
Daisy's asked, are we supposed to abstain from anything during the attunement and the 321-day phases? Karan, are you abstaining from anything right now?
Nothing at all. So I myself have been abstaining from non-veg and stuff, but that is for many years. It's not because I'm doing Merlin.
Right.
All. There are no guidelines or there are no rules that were laid out, because the energy itself is so powerful that we as a human mind, or as a self, cannot prove anything by saying, oh, I'll abstain from this so the energy will come to me, I'll abstain from that so the energy will come to me. The energy is so very powerful that you have to keep your ego aside and open your heart chakra for it to flow. There is nothing else that you need. No abstaining. The energy itself will guide you as to what you need to abstain, what you don't need to, but there are no rules laid out in the system at all.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you for that, Karan, and thank you for coming on and sharing with us.
You're
So
most welcome.
delightful.
You're most welcome. I'll actually
Okay.
move out. I have a meeting at 12 if you don't mind.
That's why.
Please, please. Oh, and Karan, there are phenomenal offers for level 2 as well. Okay, so make sure you catch up on the email. Just letting you know since you're rushing off for a meeting.
Absolutely, absolutely. All
All
right.
right.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Neelu, Amrish,
Yes.
there's Bheer Simmi. She's in Dubai. Simi, are you there?
Amrish?
Simi? Yeah, I think she's.
Yeah, Simi's here. Hi, Simi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
loud and clear. Hi, Simi. Welcome in.
Thank you. Thank you so much. How are you, all of you?
We're all doing very well, thank you. Vidya,
Yes.
how are you doing on the call today?
I'm really good. I can really go on and on and on, and it will take a lot of time if I start. So I have done all the 3 levels and the master level, the alchemy level as well, and I'm this is
Wow.
the 4th one, and I am on my self-cleansing tour. This is my 5th week of doing that. We have 35 weeks of doing the cleansing in these the alchemy level. So I did my initiate level last year, which I did both. I did online as well as I did when I went for some other course. So but I want to say that because I've experienced online and person, both the things, the energy is superb. It doesn't matter whether you're doing it online or in presence. And energy is just, as the name suggests, Merlin, magician. He's like my best friend nowadays. I can talk to him. I can tell him my problems, and I can just use my symbols anywhere for anything, and it just dissipates. The alchemy level is so good that I can't even express it. It is a life-changing experience. You can change not only the problems, you can also change the whole situations in your life. You can not only the one which has already happened and you don't have such good experience with those situations which have already happened in your life. You can actually go back, put the symbols, change into the energy of those situations, which Didi always says, less than God, into all the godly things, and you will see the things changing in your life, people changing in your life, the situation, everything changing in your life in no time. Something recently happened at home with me, say last week, last Monday, and I just took her suggestion because I'm just doing my cleansing. Can I still do it? And she said, yeah, you can do the way she suggested. And I did the same thing to my situation, and you won't believe that everything sorted out within 3 to 4 days, and without me making any efforts. Market, I did not made any efforts in solving it. It just got solved on its own. So that's so superb. I use let go symbol every day for everything. It has not only helped me mentally but physically as well. I had a lot of skin issues, which has been absolutely solved now. I wish I could show you the photographs of my skin cirrhosis, which I healed with using these symbols, let go and rebirth. If I can just switch on the video and show you the pictures of before and after, which can give the clear picture of what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you can see this.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so this was my skin cirrhosis gone so wrong. And I have healed this myself. This is the recent picture.
Oh, wow.
So I did not knew that I had so much inside me, which I thought I had, cleansed. But when I started using it, and I felt, oh my God, there's so much still inside me. And with let go and rebirth, it was completely gone. So it's not only myself, but my kids. I've seen a huge change in them. I've got 2 big boys who are in their 20s and a daughter who's just 11 years old. And my son, he had started smoking, which I didn't like, of course, because not good for his health. and he has completely stopped in a month's time. So that's a very beautiful change using these. I'm just using these symbols. Not only my kids, my dog loves it. he loves it because he's old now, and he has a lot of issues, and he just loves it when I give healing to him. He comes back again, as if telling me to do it again to him, with his pancreatic issues or his heart issues or whatever. So it's very beautiful. I would recommend, again, same as Karan said, to everyone, that you can absolutely do it online. The energies are so powerful, and when now she will do it, the attunement, now you can actually feel it. It's like, I would repeat the same word as Didi said, electric, because I could actually feel, the way I explained her once when I was using the symbols, I could actually feel like an electric current, passing through. So it's amazing.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So nice to hear that, Simi.
Thank you so much.
And I love the fact that you brought up that you've used it with your dog as well, and your children. So anybody, because we invariably get this question all the time with with anything that comes up, someone or the other always asks, can you use it on your pets? And Simi, thank you for bringing it up right now itself. We know now for a fact, sure, yes, of course, we can use it on our pets as well.
Oh yes, definitely. I'm not saying that I'm not giving medicine, but the recovery is so fast because my dog is not well right now. He has some fluid in his lung and a enlarged heart. But his doctor is also amazed that within 5 days his breathing is back to the normal. We are giving medicine, but he gave me 1 month's time. So I'm using this at least 2 to 3 times in a day for him. And the recovery is so fast. This is what I really wanted to tell everyone, that it's not that only you can heal the situations or in the family or the corporate or your children or husband or anything, but you can use very well on your pets and the sometimes not only people, even the situations. I hope I can it makes sense.
Yes, of course.
If you don't like something which maybe you have said or you have done, sometimes even if we are very aware people, but sometimes it does happen that unconsciously we get caught up with all this, hustle and bustle of life. And later on when we think and we, introspect and we find our own things that, okay, I should have done this rather than that. So you just put that symbol and let it go. That's it. The things fall to its places. Thank you so much. I hope I made some sense here.
Yes.
Oh, complete sense. Vidya, you have something to say to Simi? Because I can see the absolute look of happiness on your face with having heard everything that Simi said. And Simi, thank you so much for sharing all of that with us, and thank you for bringing up the pets thing. And you know what? There's something brilliant that you brought up, that yes, we're all aware and things, but sometimes unconsciously we do still do all of this. So, and even with your skin thing, you thought you had healed it, but you didn't know there was still so much inside. And just with the level 1 3 symbols, you have changed that situation for yourself. So great, fantastic, Simi. More to you, more power to you.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Can I leave now, because I have some things to finish? Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I have Deepak Raichandani.
Raisingani, we'll try and get him on, because I think he's been having some internet concerns.
Shraddha Singh. She has learned and she's teaching also. There's Lipi Banerjee also.
Yeah, Amrish, do we have either Shraddha or Lipi here and we can unmute? Hi,
Hello.
who is,
Hi,
hi,
Nilu. Hi,
hi,
Vidya.
that's Shraddha. Hi, Shraddha, welcome
Yes,
in.
thank you. Thank you. So everyone has spoken quite well about MTHS. So they've covered everything emotional, physical, material. One thing that I felt was, I would say it's an ascension modality. Everyone knows about it. And the first symbol, ascension, it is, sorry, the first symbol is Kone. It's been derived from the word ascension itself. So what I have realized is it really leads one to enlightenment or ascension. It makes you, provokes you, it urges you to ask that question about oneness. What is really oneness? And then after a time, I've realized, yes, we all come from one womb. We are children of one mother. So the entire universe, this galaxy, other galaxies, this planet, other planet, they all have come from one womb. That is real oneness, and that is what is Kone symbol really urges one to understand that concept of oneness and feel love towards everyone. So that is my experience. It's been, I think I started with Merlin in 2017 with Vidya ma'am, and I went to her to study magnified healing, and there she was talking about Melchizedek and Merlin. I knew nothing about Merlin, who is Merlin and who is Arthur. But that energy and the sound of the Merlin resonated with me so much that next day I said, I want to learn this. And that is how my journey started with Merlin in 2017. And it's been like 2.5 years. Not a single day I have missed practicing Merlin. And it's a very systematic modality where every level has set of practices, exercises, number of days to it. So we are really dedicated to that system. Not a single day we want to miss it. I am doing the alchemy level and I'm on week 13 now at the moment. So every day it's like I have to practice it. Even one day of missing it makes me feel like, oh, I've not done something that I'm meant to do. It's like not eating food for my soul. So it's like that. We are so attached and we have so much faith in it that I've really seen transformation in my life. I have seen people change who are doing MTHs. The people I have attuned and taught, they have come up with brilliant results, and they are like, thank you for introducing this to us. Without this, I don't think so. Where would I have been? So this is what they have said. And yeah, I've been with Vidya ma'am. I've seen change in her. She has seen change in me, and I have no words for MTH, to be very honest. Everyone has explained it so beautiful, and all of that is very true. It stands true. There is no second doubt about it. The only thing that is required is faith from our side. That is all that is needed. That's all I can say, Neelu. I'm overwhelmed even to talk about it. As I don't know if you can see that, yeah, but the energy starts running as soon as I start explaining about Merlin or start talking about Merlin. I get these, these circles of energy rolling in my aura, and the video is not on, but there is a smile on my face at the moment. There is this excitement, and I don't know, the energy is still running from my hands onto the phone, and yeah, it's that magical. It's and
We can,
dedication is required.
sorry, please continue.
Yeah, that's all. I'm done.
Yeah, I was saying that we can hear it in your voice, Shraddha. And you had me at food for my soul. I forgot to eat my food for my soul. You had me there. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah, that just sealed it to me. Everything that you had to say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Beautiful, Shraddha. Thank you so much. May I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
So, how much time did you spend between initiate and then finally getting to the ascension level? Like, what's your journey been like? How long? When did you start with initiate? Did you
I
say
started in August 2017, and back to back,
2017?
I
Okay.
did all the levels. Like till date, the minute the second level came, I did it. Then the third level, then immediately the fourth and the fifth alchemy. So I didn't stop anywhere. And the manifestation level is coming up. So as soon as that is up, like by the end of this year, I think so I'll be completing my 35 weeks because 13 I've already done.
Oh, fantastic.
It's non-stop. It's non-stop.
Wow. That is dedication, and that is work on self. Congratulations, Shraddha. You're a source of inspiration for everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shraddha.
Thank you, Vidya ma'am. See you. Bye.
Thank you. That was so nice to hear, Vidya. 2017, so 3 years continuously, Shraddha's been doing this, following all of it. And I just want to bring up here, all of us who tend to look for quick fixes, they're all available. They're all available, but self-work is never a quick fix. You've got to be at it. And the more you, how should I say this? Should I use a sports reference? The more you train, the better you get at your sport, right? So energy work, energy healing, it's the same. The more you do it, the more you practice it, the faster you get with it, and the faster your solutions come flowing through, right, Vidya?
Yes, it's like building your muscle.
Right. Right. It's like everyone's learned how to ride a bicycle when they were kids, and the next 15, 20 years you haven't. But if you get onto a cycle right now, your muscle memory is still there. It's just that it's forgotten how to use that muscle. And how much time does it take? It takes those few minutes to get your balance back. And that's just in the physical space. I cannot even begin to imagine with all this work where you could go from where to where.
Yes.
And I guess this is what you call literally leap of faith, really. Wow.
Some more.
And yes, Vidya, sorry, you said?
Will Lippy is here. Lippy back.
Yes.
And, even Deepak is there, I guess. Deepak Rising. He also has.
Hello, Vidya.
Yeah.
Hello, Neelu.
Hi, Lippy. So good to hear your voice.
Yeah, same here. I can't see you, but your pic I'm seeing after a long time.
Yes, I think it's been
Yeah.
it's been 2 years, but it's so
2
good to hear
years.
your voice.
Yes, same here. Exactly. So yeah, everybody spoke a lot about the Merlin Trinity per se, and of course with Deepak and Shraddha in August 2017, I started my Merlin journey. Though I have known Vidya for a very, very long time now. And like Karan told, her 22 rays, 12 rays, rewriting of soul records. So whatever Vidya does, I'm there. One reason being she's a fabulous teacher and her energies are stupendous, And like Neelu, you said that your face lighted up. You told Vidya.
Right.
Yeah. So yes, I know about her Reiki, about her Bach flower. She's a specialist in that also. But whenever she talks of Merlin, her face lights up. And this I am seeing for the last 3 years now. In August, it will be 3 years that she absolutely lights up because I guess it brought such a paradigm shift in her life, in her psyche, in her aura overall. So it's a huge, huge shift. So yeah, and her attunements are also very, very intense. And now I would like to say something about Merlin Trinity Healing System, MTHS. Apparently, it looks very simple, very simple. I mean, what's there in it? When a student goes the first day and sees the manual and all, you won't even find the symbols out there. But they are so, so, so powerful, I can't tell you. So, yes, I had decided on doing level 1 and 2. But in the first half of second level only, I decided to go ahead with my master level also. I was so into it. And of course, I'm a Reiki master and all. I have done Reiki, I do Reiki, but the energies are different, no doubt in it, very powerful. And what I'd like to say, at that time we could do back to back, so we did, and then we started with our cleanse or that journey. But in 2018 again, many of us took up the challenge of 119 days, of cleanse. And what happened with me is I fell very violently sick, you know. So I was totally zapped, and I was thinking, oh my God, what did I do to myself? What did I get into, So what happened? Finally, I was diagnosed with 3 autoimmune disease, which I was carrying with me for the last 25 years or so. But there was no diagnosis. So I could have taken it in 2 ways. One, God, why did this happen? It need not have come to my space, because now I'm under lots of restrictions. Secondly, what I told Vidya is it was destined to come, and Merlin the magician helped me in bringing it out. And trust me, Neelu, Ambrish, and rest of all the participants. So since that day, at least 2 years back, I know actually what's wrong in my body, and with proper treatment of allopathic injections, and of course nutrition, now I'm standing on my feet. I was bedridden, but for one single day I did not stop my practice. And I guess out of those so many people, only 4 could finish their 119 days of challenge. And yes, I need not say much more about the symbols and all. Lot many has been told about that, lot much. So this is one of my journeys. And then I decided to do the alchemy, because I got guided, because I also am into energy field and all, that this this 3 levels of cleanse brought up that that these issues in my physical body, which separately I had thought I had taken care of that. And yes, apparently I had taken care of so many things, but they used to keep coming back because the real root had not been touched. So with alchemy, this thing will go. Anybody will say, all doctors and all will say that it is there for this, that autoimmune is there for to stay. Till such time you're alive, they will be there with you. You have to live with them. But I'm telling here, and I told Vidya also, hopefully I told Vidya, that with now practice of alchemy, this will leave my body. And trust me, I can feel, because this lockdown, I have not stepped out of the house from 18th March. I mean, I did not cross the threshold of my flat because nobody allows me. So having 3 is not a matter of joke. But at the same time, now majburan, I have to eat so many banned foods. Okay, because how much can a person work? Prepare for this, that, and all. And I realize that yes, my body can withstand them. I'm not saying I will get into the practice of eating those food. They are not required. I'm perfectly fine. But my body can withstand. 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, maybe on the 10th day it protests. And I'm sure with practice of alchemy, because I'm still in the process, I did, I guess, just 2 weeks or 3 weeks back. But oh my God, those energies. And during that, there is one, this chakra healing attunement. I literally fell off the chair, that such powerful energies. And so it is a 35-week process. Yeah, it's a long process, but I'm sure, because Merlin, Saint Germain, they are there with me. And of course, Mark Carlson, I'm so thankful to him, for bringing this, channeling this, and thanks to Vidya. And I'm absolutely sure that everything will be thrown out of my body. I'm just concentrating on my physical body because rest is absolutely fine. So yeah, that is the journey, I will say. And yes, let go and rebirth. Like Shraddha said, Ashkone, I don't use all that much, but let go and rebirth is like, I mean, they are in my pocket, kind of, wallet. So just take it out, kind of, and use it. That's how it has become a part. And now that I just uttered let go and rebirth, energy started flowing. So that's
That is
how.
amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing, Lippy.
So that's
Wow.
how it is assimilated in my body, in all our bodies. I'm sure, like Shraddha said, Deepak will also say, it's amazing. And I'm waiting for an alchemy every day is amazing, and I'm waiting for the changes. So when I can tell Vidya that yes, now this is my life, what was earlier and this is there. So yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you everyone. I'm done.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Lippy.
Vidya.
Thank you, Lippy.
Thank you for being here. Wow, yeah, Vidya, Lippy's getting something like autoimmune into a healing process, and she's so confident that she's going to be able to take it out in this lifetime itself, and that's amazing. Lippy actually said something about these symbols are in no manuals. So I want to come back to that in a quick bit. There are a couple of questions that have come in, Vidya. First of all, Daisies has been answered. There are people who've complimented you. Vidya Reshma said, true, Neeluji, Vidya is just radiating light and love, happy to be connected. Bhagyalakshmi Ma has written in saying, true, Neelu, and your hands speak volumes, dear Vidya, she's written in. Okay, so Shilpa's asked, are only the symbols at work, or is there no action required from our side?
No. See, we need to activate the symbols for them to work. So you'll be taught how to draw the symbols, and that's it. Like I said, this one, Lippy and Shraddha, both of them said, the minute I started talking about Merlin, since morning, energy is flowing from my palms. They have turned red, actually.
So these symbols, Vidya?
Yeah, the energy is within you. And see, because of these 63 days that you do practice, the energy just flows. You think of the symbols and they start flowing. It's that powerful. So you need to activate the symbols. Okay, you need to draw them and activate them. So it's taught in the class how to do it. Yeah.
Right. So these symbols are available visually, physically for us to see. There's a manual or a PDF that's provided.
Yeah. So what? See, Master has not printed the symbols on the manual, but in the class you will be taught. I'll share with my students definitely.
All right.
The symbols, there are videos, and yeah, I mean, I show them. They can save the videos, and it's very easy to learn. They can draw it and keep it with them on the manual itself. So there's a blank page given where the name of the symbol is given and it's blank. So once I teach, they can draw it, and that's how it is.
Okay, so you're literally drawing the symbol with your own energies.
Yeah, with a pen you draw them.
Right.
And then in the air to activate them. Yeah.
Fantastic. And okay, Chandrakala has written in, hello Vidya ma'am. Such high level energy attunement requires direct physical blessing touch to the crown. Can it be done by distance? So how, I mean,
Simi was in Dubai. She just mentioned that she was in Dubai, and when she learned the first 2 levels, and then when she came down for some other modality that I was teaching, that's when she learned the masters. And there was proper attunement, like physical attunement. She said, there's no difference. I don't see any difference. It's equally powerful. I mean, the distance was equally powerful because this is energy work.
Right.
Energy body of the person right here, and I can imagine the person sitting here, and I can attune. It's that simple.
Even Karan said that because Karan's just learned it during lockdown, right?
Yes, he just learned a few.
So that's online. So his attunement has happened online.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Chandrakala, I hope that answers your question. And yes, I'm actually glad Simi brought it up. It was one of the things I did want to recap for her thing. And even Karan mentioning that he's learned it during the period of lockdown. And people, during lockdown, everything's online. There is no physical contact. So yes, it's that powerful. Chandrakala, hope that answered your question. And Rumi says that as a tarot card reader, she always wanted to connect to Master Merlin. And her mentor used to say, Merlin magic begin now. Rumi, wait for it. The offers are coming up very soon and sign up because Merlin magic is definitely already begun since 48 hours, because just I popped into one time when you were talking, Vidya, when you said it's like a washing machine. The last we spoke was 2 days ago, and we did yesterday as well. And I kid you not, my washing, I've had no washing machine this entire lockdown. Okay, everyone knows how painful that must have been, and it just got repaired yesterday.
Okay.
So, Master Merlin's way of cleaning things up, I think some of your energy definitely came in here. So I'm just so grateful that this happened at this time, really. So, okay, Poonam asked, generally, how many healings are done for relationship issues, emotional issues, physical? How long are each sessions? So I'm guessing Poonam's also asking likely because if she learns less level 1 and she can do it for herself or for somebody else, what's the base, general timeline of a session?
That depends on the energy that the person is receiving. So we can't say that it's 1 hour or half an hour because the energy is received by the healing. The healer sends the energy and the healer receives it. So accordingly, it takes time. So you can't specify that it will take so many sessions or whatever. But one thing I can say that yes, it changes magically, and it's smooth sailing, and like I said, it's very fast also. So we can't measure it in time, as in how you say, So, but yes, it will work fast. So you have to have a very good intention when you're sending the healing. That's what it is. It's for the highest good of all. All relationships work on that, right? So
right.
You need to function from love when you're sending without having any judgments and expectations from that relationship. When you just function and work from love, 360 degrees change. I think even Sydney shared one, her situation in her life, which we had a chat on, she called me up and we spoke about it, and then was bang on. She could shift the entire thing. So it took just 3-4 days, she said. So that's how fast it can be. Yeah.
Right. Perfect. Okay, people are asking what are the levels, what's going on. Getting to that, Vidya, Mrs. Kaur is asked, it has been noticed that the energy flow in hands when discussed about gets drained out entirely, and I don't feel the same again. Is there a way of protection or protecting that?
No, see, always remember that the energy comes from the source and it passes. So how connected you are, that's all that matters. The energy never gets drained. If you are saying that you feel drained, that means you need to integrate and ground, and there's a proper protocol to that, with which you can save your energy and yet pass on the energy to others without feeling depleted of them. Is that what she's asking?
Mrs. Kaur, you've heard that. Let us know if that has answered your question, and if not, please do ask him again, and I'm sure we'll be able to pick it up. And Bhagyama has written in, Bhagima, I agree with you. Bhagilakshmi has written in that maybe that is the energy I've been sensing in Vidya's hands as I watch her. Because, you've been saying from the time I've been talking about Master Merlin, the energy has been like flowing in my hands. And so she's written it, yes, maybe that is the energy that she's also sensed a little bit. Okay, great, fantastic. Vidya, I always say that the best way to experience, to know what you're getting into, is to get, a little dose of it, so that you understand, okay, this is something that is possible for me to do when I learn this, or it's possible for me to do for somebody else after I learn something. And I know you said that you're going to be doing this healing attunement for all of us.
Yes.
May I suggest that, because it's an attunement, it's going to take a little bit of time, that we do it at the end of the call and close with it. So we'll take on a few questions right now and definitely let everybody know what is being served on a platinum platter for them.
Okay.
Okay. So just a couple of more questions coming in. Preeti is written in, how does this modality help in other issues in life like relationship, finance, and health?
We spoke about it, right? So we can use this energy to heal anything in life and everything, whether it is relationship, money, and what else she said? Sorry?
Relationship, finance, health.
Yeah.
Pretty much the three things I think all of us are always concerned about.
So, it works for everything. Not to worry.
Okay, Mrs. Kaur is written back, Vidya, that she meant when we meet someone or discuss with someone, after then it seems to have vanished from our hands. Why does that happen? And is there any way of protection for that?
Yes. There is protection. In this system, there is a protection which we create. It's ethically created. It's called the Merlin Trinity diamond, which is taught in. We first created in the level 1, and it's around us, so you can keep yourself, use it for your protection. This Merlin Trinity diamond is ethically created, but it's so beautiful. It gives you you feel absolutely secure within that, and you're connected to your higher self and to the source. You call it Father Sky or whatever, or the source, and you're connected to Mother Earth. So you are, quite stable and secure within that diamond. And we place all the symbols within that diamond, which empowers you as soon as you command for the diamond to come around in space. So it's beautifully checked out. So you don't have to worry about your energy. You can just bring that Merlin Trinity diamond around you, and it's with you. You can time it, like you can say, be with me for the next few hours, or everything works on intention. Just like you intended to bring it into your space, you can also say, "Oh, stay with me, around me for the next 12 hours or 6 hours," or you can just time it.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Mrs. Kaur. Hope that answered. Oh, and she has written in. Thank you. That does answer her question. So Rumi's asked, does it mean that the aura is protected?
Yes.
So the aura is protected?
Yes, and we teach aura cleanse in level 2. That's Trinity level. So that also can be done. It's a very quick process. And Merlin Trinity diamond around you does all the work. So you really don't have to worry about leaking of your energy or anything of that sort. Exhausting.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm just going to quickly check in if Deepak Raisinghani is available or not. I believe he was having some internet concerns and was not being able to connect. If I could just get a quick yes or no from Amrish, if we have him on. And if he can get, he's not. So sorry. So sorry. I think I did catch something about the internet not going over a certain. I think he was stuck on 2G or something. Something had happened. So, okay, Deepak unfortunately cannot join us here, but we've heard such beautiful, brilliant things from everyone who's come on, Kabir and Shraddha and Simmi and Lipi. Vidya, I'm so sorry. Are you saying something? I'm not able to hear you.
Can you check whether Radhika is there? She's my client and she had taken healing. She wanted to say something.
Okay, and
Yes,
Radhika?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, there she is.
There you are. Hi, Radhika. Welcome
Yeah.
in.
Hi, Neelu. Thank you so much for having me. I'd like to say thank you to Vidya ji, who was amazingly clairvoyant. She is like this. I don't know. Since it is raining outside, I'd like to say like butter the bread, like comfort food. When I first heard her, she's like you just want to walk into her embrace. She is so non-judgmental and she has that amazing caring and compassionate energy about her. So I came in contact with her very recently. I wanted to heal, look into an aspect with my child because I felt I had to kind of deal with forgiveness from my end. Like I felt a lot of heavy energy or blockages there. So she taught me a very beautiful technique and used Merlin energy on me. And let me tell you, the energy is so powerful. I could feel it coursing through me as she was giving me the energy over telephone, and it stayed with me for 2-3 days. And since it comes with from the space of unconditional love, it flows through your heart. Um, I saw the changes. It stays with me. It stayed with me for 2-3 days, and I could see the change in my relationship, in my perspective. It's as if layers of what I believed or my barriers or blockages were falling off, and I could see things clearly. And even from my child's perspective, his kind of attitude or I could see a change in that. He had become not so angsty. He is a teen, not so angsty, and he was calmer. And that was in just 2 days. I could see that change, and that powerful. The energy is so powerful. And since coming from a place of unconditional love, it is so beautiful. You have to experience it to know how amazing it is. Thank you. I am in deep gratitude to Vidyaji. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Radhika. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. So, Vidya, as Radhika just mentioned, that you did that this was Radhika experiencing Merlin Trinity healing system at play just for herself. So how soon is it after level 1 that one can actually start doing the process for other people with her?
Immediately. See, the 63 days transformational process is for self, but you can start healing on the day. The day you are attuned, you can start healing people.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes. It's
okay.
Yes, because we teach you how to heal right there during the class, and you can start healing others.
Superb. Mrs. Kors also asked, does it work on past life issues, chronic pain, and entities?
Yes, because it goes deeper and deeper into you. It takes off, like Radhika just said, that she could feel the layers going out of her body. So, especially when there are certain cellular memories of the past lifetimes which are stuck with you, they just very gently they release. So I even ask my clients that when I'm sending the healing, you just close your eyes and experience. I just love when they go through the experience by relaxing themselves and observing, because they might see some scenes coming up, and it they can actually see the release happening if they are very tuned into themselves. But if they don't see that, it doesn't mean that it's not gone. But yet there are people who can actually experience this. So, the thoughts come up, and then one of the clients said, "I'm wondering why am I feeling so negative?" And that's at the end of the session, she realized that she has released those negative emotions which were coming from the past. So yes, definitely, it's a very deep level healing that happens here, because the energy is that of literally pulling out your toxins. So as you know that this physical body has one etheric and the emotional mental body outside us. Yeah. So when we leave the planet, what remains here is the etheric body. And that's how you accumulate all the memories of different lifetimes. When you are born again, they are with you. So the memories are with you, and that's how you get triggered, or sometimes that you don't even realize why certain person is triggering something in you when you have just met him a few seconds back. That is because of some past life connection. So
Right.
it happens many times. That happens, or sudden attraction to a person without realizing that why you feel so drawn towards that person. So all this comes from the past. So definitely this healing works on the past life, through past life experiences. Yes. Yes.
Fantastic. Vidya, earlier on you had mentioned, there are all these levels. There's initiate, which is level 1, Trinity, which is level 2, masters, which is level 3,
Yeah.
and then alchemy, which is level 4. And well, you're the alchemist because you've completed your alchemy level, and you are now literally a practicing alchemist, if I may say so. And what is the difference in all these levels, Vidya? And does one have to do all of them, or is level 1 and level 2, let's say, is more than enough to begin with?
To begin with, yes, level 1 and level 2. And the power keeps increasing, as and when you do the transformation process and you progress into that. Once you're tuned into that energy, like how Shraddha said that, you just think of the energy and it starts flowing. You're into it and it's into you type of a thing. Take a call if you want to go further for the master level and the alchemy. You will see the shifts in your life, and that's how you choose, because it's a choice after all. But I would highly recommend all the levels. Alchemy, especially as you are walking towards uh, the ascension, you will see that difference in your how you feel about the entire uh, universe around you, the people around you, and everything, all inclusive. You will just know that you need to do all the levels. So I would recommend definitely call, take a call, because you see how people have experienced, right? So
Right. Jayashree asked that she's a pranic healer, and will it be advisable for her to do this course?
why not? Why not? It's a calling, so you can definitely choose Merlin also.
Superb.
All energy
Fantastic.
has power, and how to use them. So yes. Like I've done so many modalities. So people ask me, how do you? I said, you need to integrate them, one. And secondly, you just know how to and when to. So it's just a matter of integration of all the energy.
Awesome. That's fantastic. And exactly as you said, why not? And I see so many practicing healers constantly learning from each other as well. And I think that's so amazing that you don't restrict yourself, and that you keep learning and learning and learning, and you integrate it all, and your work just gets, and you you just keep getting more powerful and powerful. And by powerful, I mean, energetically, you're just getting higher and higher and higher. So yes, why not? Everyone should just, learn as much as you can and you want to, if that is your calling. Don't overthink it, but definitely do it if that's what you want to do, right?
And who doesn't want ease in life? Who doesn't want freedom in life? If you don't want ease and freedom, please don't do Merlin.
Very clear. Do you want this? Do you want ease? Yes.
Play the victim, please.
So I'm Vidya, I'm so sorry. Your voice is coming and going a little bit. Are you're using the computer audio directly, maybe? So if you could just stay a little close to that.
Okay, what happened to me? Okay, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So as you very 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 nicely and sweetly and openly you said, listen, if you don't want ease, if you don't want freedom, don't do Merlin magic. So I'm going to change that around to ask everyone. And you know what you got to do, people? We've learned this from Nidhu a long time back. It's a simple magic word. Do you want ease in life? You've got to type yes. Till I don't see that yes, I'm not moving forward. Vidya, you have to say yes as well. I'm also saying yes as well. And the yeses are coming in. Thank you. Do you want freedom in life?
Do you want?
And the freedom that we're talking about. We're not. If you're a teenager, we're not talking about the freedom to stay out till 12 at midnight. Let me make that very clear. I'm a mother of 2 teenagers. I had to throw that in somewhere.
Yeah,
so,
Neelu, with ease and freedom, what comes along? Do you want that? And you know what is that? That's abundance.
Abundance. Who wants abundance? Do you want abundance? Who wants abundance? Everybody. Thank you. Do you want abundance? Yes. You want freedom? Yes. You want ease? Yes. You want abundance? Yes. So you know what you got to do? You got to sign up for level 1 of the Merlin Trinity healing system. Tell us what we have, Vidya.
No.
See, the teaching has already begun, is it? I have to answer the questions. Okay, see, all right. Vidya, what does level 1 normally cost?
It's 15.
Level 1 normally costs 15. But this is the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Academy Awesome Healers Training Tele Summit. So there's something coming up. What's the absolutely awesome offer that you have for everyone, Vidya?
Neelu, you're going to answer those questions, please.
All right, let me take everyone through this quickly, because and people just remember that we're closing with the healing attunement that Vidya is going to be doing, because it's energy work, it's powerful, and we would want everybody to just ease out of it and take your nap, rest, whatever, and come back on WhatsApp to interact with Vidya. So the Merlin Trinity healing system, the initiate level 1, normally costs 15,000, and on this Tele Summit, you're getting it at an offer of 10,000 only. And hang on a second, I've got to change that, because its cost is not just 15,000. You know why? It actually costs 75,000, because you are getting a bonus, all right, of 12 healings in the year, which is worth 60,000 rupees or USD 913. So here's the beauty of being with you. You sign up once with Vidya to learn, and you're with her for a lifetime. She does group healings every month, and these are worth 5,000. So for 12 months, you're saving 60,000 already. And you know what? I'm just going to say this is a lifetime supply. So I don't even know how to put a price to this really. But for right now, just saying, this would normally cost 75,000. Your special price is at 10,000 only, or USD 153, which is a whopping 87% saving for you. Is this all? Does anyone want more? Do you want more? You got to say yes. Vidya, you got to say yes too.
Yes.
So yeah, I think all of us also need to start paying some kind of copyright to someone very special who knows what we're talking about. So offer for 24 hours only for you on the Merlin Trinity Healing System Initiate Level 1 is 8,000 rupees. This would normally cost you 75,000 rupees, including a bonus of 60,000 rupees, or USD 913. And that's just a figure that we're mentioning to you. This bonus is a lifetime. So you're literally, your return of investment is 60 grand every year. Imagine that. Just imagine that. So regular price 75,000 or USD 1142. Special price is 8,000 rupees or USD 122 with a whopping 89% saving. Hang on. Do you want more? Do you want more? Yes, you want more. So for the first 10 buyers only, regular price 75,000 or USD 1142 for the first 10 buyers at only 6,000 rupees INR or USD $92, which is a whopping 92%. And we need to put a saving figure there. So we're saying 92%, but guys, it's a lifetime saving. 6,000 rupees today, and you get a return of 60,000 rupees every year, as it is in the form of monthly group healings by Vidya. And over and above that, 6,000 rupee investment into your own health, into your own well-being, into the well-being of the people around you. And then when you start healing other people and taking your energy exchange with it, I'm not a banker, but return of investment just took on a whole new meaning for me. Really, it did. Vidya, this is an amazingly superb, generous offer. And I'm just going to quickly ask you, everybody gets a manual, yes?
Yes.
And there is a certificate here?
Yes, international certification signed
Each,
by, and which has a registration number, and you will be on the database of the Merlin Trinity website too. So yes, and what else? Yeah.
okay. And each level comes with a certification?
Yes.
Oh, superb, fantastic. And when is this Initiate Level 1 happening?
6th, end of this week.
6th June. Is that Saturday?
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Saturday. So this Saturday, 6th June. And where would this be held?
It'll be online, either Google Meet or Zoom.
Okay. And do we have a time already set up?
Yeah, this.
I believe it's at 1:30.
Yeah, 1:30 for. But then the international students, I don't mind shifting the time also. In fact, it's on the next day, 7th. If there are many international students, I don't mind beginning doing the class in the morning also. It depends.
Oh, superb.
Yeah, I don't mind getting up at 5 and teaching them.
So there is a possibility there for Vidya that you would have this on the 6th for everyone who's here, and for all our international customers. You're happy to do this the next day at a time convenient for them also?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Fantastic. And very quickly, because these questions have come up, so just Krish has asked, how long does this healing take to start working after the 63 days or immediately? Vidya has already answered this, but Vidya, please give her the answer again.
So as soon as you're attuned to the energy, on the same day you can start healing yourself and others.
Krish, does that answer your question? Chandrakala has asked how many total levels? Vidya, that's how many levels are actually there? 4.
4, but yeah, there's a 5th level which hasn't come out yet, but there is a manifestation level too. But there is
Much in it.
Yeah.
Right. That's
on that. But
right.
4 levels will be presented to you. I mean, they are already.
Yes, and Chandrakala, actually, thank you so much for that question. And Vidya, thank you for bringing that up. People, there are a lot of you here who have already done level 1 or level 2 from either from Vidya or maybe from some other teacher. Vidya has offers for every level individually, all right? And these are going to be available for you on the call replay email and on the site. Right now, we're telling you about level 1, but each level has an offer. So please feel free to take up level 1 and level 2 and level 3 as you'd like. All the details will be up in the replay email. They're up on the website as well. And first 10 is at 6,000 rupees only, and people have already begun signing up. Guys, you know what you have to do, ladies and gents. You just have to keep your credit card with you on these tele summits, because you know you need to use it for these absolutely awesome, generous, never before learning offers that are amazing set of healers and speakers, expert teacher trainers are giving us. And Vidya, this is such a delightful offer. It's so superb. I'm quickly going to repeat this. There are questions pouring in. Ladies and gents, Vidya will be back on WhatsApp a little later. So any other questions left with particular emphasis on queries on the levels or what it could do, Vidya will definitely be there to answer them for you. I'm just quickly repeating the offers once more. The Merlin Trinity Healing System Initiate Level 1, regular, which includes a bonus of 60,000 rupees or USD 913. Regular price is 75,000 rupees or USD 1,142. Your special price on this Tele Summit is 10,000 rupees or USD 153. It gets better for 24 hours only. Instead of 75,000 rupees or USD 1142, your special price is only 8,000 rupees or USD 122. It gets even better. For the first 10, it's only at 6,000 rupees or 92 US dollars. So please do the needful. Vidya is actually going to take us through a wonderful, beautiful healing attunement. And we are going to, once she says done, is when the call will finish, so that everyone can just ease off. But before I go, Vidya, I know you have I know you still have a surprise for every listener. Tell us.
The healing attunement.
This you're doing right now, but I know you still have a super surprise for every person on this Tele Summit, which is going to happen 24 hours later.
Yeah.
Tell us about that quickly.
Sending a healing tomorrow at 7 in the evening to all the listeners, all the groups, all the Mystic Lotus group, and so double dhamaka. So you have now one attunement, healing attunement, and tomorrow one more healing in the evening at 7. And you can put an intention of what you want to heal, and I'll be sending you healing. So that's
lovely. I love it. This is so amazing. 6,000 rupees only for the first 10. Right now, we all get to experience a healing attunement with you. And tomorrow, you're sending healing to everybody. Oh, Vidya. I don't know what else to say. I'm at a loss for words. So I'm going to say bye to everyone because I'm gearing up. I'm getting ready to receive from you, Vidya. So on behalf of Team Mystic Lotus, just wishing everybody a goodbye for for after the attunement, and we'll see you day after tomorrow. And the floor, Vidya, is completely yours now.
Yes, thank you. Can you hear the music? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So just relax, and my voice is clear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So just relax. You can even lie down if you want to. I'll just shut the video for a minute and then I'll be on again. So take a deep breath, breathe in and breathe out. And allow yourself to relax. Call upon your ascended masters, your guardian angels, your spirit guides to be with you. And as you breathe in and breathe out, you feel and you sense the wave of relaxation flowing down from the top of your head, through your body, right down to your toes. Just feel that wave down your body. And now, take your consciousness, your focus to your feet. The soles of your feet. Imagine or visualize two golden rods dropping down from the soles of your feet, deep down into the heart of Mother Earth, where you see a huge crystal ball. You anchor these golden rods into the crystal. You will now see a beautiful earthly energy coming up the golden rods at a great speed and stopping at your feet. This energy starts moving up your feet, your ankles, coming up to your shin bone, your calf muscles. your knees, up your thighs, and reaching the base of your spine. Here you see the red ball of energy, which is your root chakra. Focus on your root chakra as this energy moves into your root chakra, clearing, cleansing, energizing. The energy now moves up the spine and enters your sacral chakra, which is orange in color. Focus your attention on your sacral as this beautiful earthly energy clears and cleanses and energizes your sacral. The energy now moves up the spine, entering your solar plexus, which is yellow in color. Focus on your solar plexus as this beautiful energy clears and cleanses and energizes your solar plexus. The energy now moves up the spine, entering your heart chakra, which is green in color. Clearing, cleansing, energizing this ball of energy now moves up into your throat chakra, which is blue in color. Moving up now to your third eye, which is indigo. The earthly energy now clears, cleanses, energizes your third eye chakra. Now moving up into your crown chakra, which is violet in color. Cleared, cleansed, energized. You now have created a beautiful channel of energy, and as you look within, you see that the red of root, the orange of your sacral chakra, the yellow of your solar plexus, the green of your heart, the blue of your throat, the indigo of your third eye, and the violet of your crown chakra have now created a beautiful integrated energy within your body. And as you relax in this beautiful rainbow colors within your body, totally cleared, cleansed, and energized, relax by placing your consciousness into your heart chakra as you receive this healing attunement now. Just come back. Bring your attention to your eyes. Physically bring up your hands. Place them on your heart. And open your eyes whenever you're ready. Please take a sip of water.
Thank you, Vidya.
Yeah, so this was a healing attunement. How was it, Neelu?
It was very peaceful.
Okay.
It was very peaceful. It was, I was honestly, I wasn't looking at the screen, right? I was just, I put the phone down and I was listening to your voice and the music. It's very peaceful.
And tomorrow there will be a proper healing. This was a healing attunement. So, with the energies within you now, with the symbols within you, tomorrow, all those who are on this call today will experience something. Not to put in any expectations, but um, I know for sure that how the energy works. So,
Superb. I'm just gonna ask a quick question. I think you can make out my voice is also, come down. um, Just a quick question, Vidya. This attunement would be, because a lot of our international listeners are actually going to be catching this on the replay before tomorrow's actual healing process happens. So for the duration till tomorrow, is this attunement in place?
Yeah, of course.
So we'll come back. Anybody can come back and go through this bit and it's activated?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
And this healing attunement is such that each one of you will be more open to receiving the healing. Get that? Because this is the intention here was that this is a healing attunement for the entire group. So with that intention in place, when you receive the healing, it's multifold.
Right.
Yeah.
And everyone's writing in. Payal saying, thank you so much, Vidya. That was a beautiful healing meditation. Rumi is then saying it is very nice, but she's still having a back pain. Preeti says, amazing feeling, peace within. Chandrakala says, beautiful spiritual trip, Vidya ji, love you. What time tomorrow? Tomorrow is at 7 p.m., Chandrakala.
Yes.
Beena says, it was so vibrating and vibrant, gratitude. Samina says, Samina's actually asked a question related to the levels. So I'm just going to come back to that. Surbi said, thank you so much, Vidya. I feel ticklish on my fingertips and I'm sweating right now. Himanshu says, different shapes in purple color were getting formed on my third eye, including beautiful purple diamond, crystalline pyramid, some sensation in my right feet and tingling in my hand for a few seconds. Nidhu says, he's asked for an explanation in Himanshu. Vidya will definitely give you one on WhatsApp soon. Nidhu says, very pure and clean energy came in, lovely. Meenakshi says, thanks, very peaceful. Krish said, felt very calm, thank you. Kavita says, it was mesmerizing. I could feel a tingling sensation. Vidya, I would love to leave everybody with these amazing, awesome feelings and sensations that they're all having. And somebody had a workshop related question, so just asking you quickly, they will not be able to attend. If they're unable to attend the session on Saturday, would you be sending a recording?
Of the class?
Yes.
Yeah, I will.
Wait, hang on a second. Had you, if I recall correctly, Vidya, just please correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Is in case somebody who's bought it and for some reason has been unable to attend it, they can come in when you do it next, right? Level 1?
Yes, they can join. Yes, they can.
Ah, lovely. Who was it who had asked that question? I hope that answers that for you. Please take the offer, and if for any reason you miss it, it's not gone. That's how generous and beautifully kind and generous Vidya is, that you can definitely come back. But you've got to take the offer now. Offer will not wait till then. Yeah. Yes. In fact, people have already started buying, and I hope fastest fingers were at play. So Vidya, before we sign off for the day, is there anything you'd like to say?
So let's create the Merlin magic together. Hop in.
Yes.
And yes to everything, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's your tagline. Yes to everything.
Yes. Thank you so much, Vidya. And you can't see me, but I'm also doing namaste. I'm also doing namaste to you and everybody who's listened, who's been here. Thank you. Enjoy your attunement. Take a break. Vidya will be with you on WhatsApp soon. And go grab those offers, people. Grab it now. All right then. Bye-bye.
All of you, each one of you. Thank you.